Hey guys, welcome to today's video. My name's Kat. As always, thank you for stopping in. Today we're gonna do a little DIY Halloween. Halloween is my absolute favorite time of year. Like, my spooky season starts like September. Middle of September, my neighbors think I'm crazy because my Halloween deck's up. I'm always doing arts and crafts and building things, props for my yard, because every year I do like a giant hocus pocus kind of themed yard. So anyway, one of the biggest kind of the trends, I guess, on the internet right now is pool noodle candlesticks. I've made 2 of these and I'm going to walk you guys through how to do it. I'm not going to actually show you. I will walk you through with pictures. Because I can't find any more noodles in my city. I went everywhere trying to find them. But I will walk you through it, and it's super simple. This guy is my first candle pool noodle mock-up. I wanted to try it out, test it out first before I went on and did a big one, because I did a like 5.5 foot candlestick pool noodle setup, and I'll show you guys that later. So this is what I made. I can walk you through how to do this one and the other one really quick. Like I said, super easy. You will be able to do it, not a problem, no questions asked. So the first thing you're going to need is a piece of MDF board. This one, I had a whole bunch of circles cut out for another project. Like, I needed the round bit, and I saved the interior circles, so this is what they look like. You're going to need a pool noodle, and you can use either a number of pool noodles or one cut, and I'll show you how to cut them. Super simple. So first things first, you're going to get your pool noodle, and you are going to take a bread knife, and you are going to slice it on an angle. I'll show you. You see how these are sliced angular? So I sliced them like so, up on an angle. This one, like I said, this is my test subject. So my recommendation is to actually kind of decipher how many pieces of your candle you would like. So just hang on, let me put this guy back in here. He keeps popping out. So this was one pool noodle, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little candle stacks out of it. So what I've done is taken a bread knife. I put the pool noodle down on my driveway, and I just cut it at an angle. You just take your bread knife, and you cut it literally as an angle. And the bread knife is really, really helpful. I wouldn't recommend using any other knife, only because a bread knife, being the serrated edge, seems to cut through styrofoam so much easier. Like I said, go up on an angle, cut however many pieces you want. You can have a tall one and 2 little short ones. You can have a mini stack like this. I will, at the end of this video, I will show you the tall one that I made, just to give you maybe a little bit of inspiration. So now you've got your pool noodles cut, and what you're going to want to do is take some elastic bands. I got these from the dollar store, and just make sure they're like super stretchy and they can go around a whole bunch of stuff. So I got those, and what I did is I took all my different sizes of pool noodles and kind of put them together and put an elastic band around them. And I'll insert a picture now. As soon as I did that, so they're all the pool noodles are all kind of in a bunch together. I put the biggest, tallest ones at the back, and they kind of obviously taper down to the shortest ones. You can do it however you like. That is just how I chose to do it. And then what you're gonna do is take a hot glue gun. And I used the mini, and I used the big one. You're gonna need a lot of glue sticks, by the way. So the first thing you're gonna do is decide where you're gonna stack your pool noodles onto the board. I chose to put mine towards the back, and so what I did is I ran some glue kind of where I knew I wanted my pool noodles and just stuck them down. And that is that. And then what I did is I took that same glue gun. We'll take these out of here just for sake of showing you. I would recommend gluing in between all the pool noodles. As you can see on the back, there's glue. You don't have to make it look pretty, because it's supposed to kind of look, actually, the kind of crappier it looks, the better it looks for Halloween. So you take you make sure that all of your pool noodles are stuck together with glue. So you've got glue there, you've got glue here, I've got glue up all of the insides here, and it just kind of makes it a little bit more sturdy. And then what I did is I dripped hot glue down as if it were wax. And now I know that these are red on the inside, which is super handy. So I mean, my tea lights do cover up those red. You don't see them as like you will. There you go. So something like that. So once you've got your wax dripped down and it placed on here with the hot glue, so that is that. We've got our pool noodles on our wood thing, wax dripping down, it all glue dripping down as it was wax, and it all glued together so it's kind of a sturdy unit. Next thing I did, I know this is purple and that one's black, I'll show you. Take some spray paint. I prefer using a matte finish. I feel like it gives it kind of a more natural look versus a really shiny candlestick. So take a matte spray paint, this one's purple and I'll show you why, and just spray everything. Make it one cohesive color and let it dry. So once you've let it dry, I took a couple of different things. I took some acrylic paints, a big paintbrush, and I've also taken some glow-in-the-dark paint. This is just cheap from the dollar store stuff. And I painted, this one's red, my other one's purple and green, and kind of made it, the wax look like blood. I know it's kind of creepy, but that's what I did. So I just painted that with acrylic paint, and that's how that worked. And then all I did is I went and found some knickknacks. Like I said, I'm a Halloween freak, so I have a bunch of Halloween stuff everywhere. So I had a skull and some flowers and some little pumpkin things and a bird, and that is what I put on it. And I call this the candlestick platter because it can, you know, sit nicely on a tabletop. It can sit kind of on a step. It can sit kind of anywhere. And then I have a little tip actually for the tea lights. So if you got, you know, just your regular old pool noodles, mine were $1 from the dollar store, and your tea lights won't fit in there. And then this is why the insides kind of are looking a little red, because I was kind of tweaking this a little bit. I took my serrated bread knife and I just X'd out the pool noodles. So you just kind of make it so it's kind of like that. It's got a star look to it. And then that way, whatever size of tea lights you have, you will just be able to sit them in there like that. And they will just sit in there a lot better than sitting on top. And that's why some of them look kind of funny at the beginning. Just like this. And don't do this towards yourself. Always do it away from yourself. And you'll be able to just pop those little guys right in there. And oh, it's starting to fall apart, but that's okay. I'm going to give this one guy another little spray, a little dose of black. Like I said, I was just doing a kind of a test with this guy, but I think he worked out. So yeah, I just used some flowers from the dollar store. This is a skull I've had for years. I gave him some eyeballs because I figured he needs some. And I bought my tea lights at the dollar store, but I've seen them at Spirit of Halloween. I've seen them at Party City. I've seen them at even Walmart, I believe, has them. So this was a super simple craft project, and for me it cost me like $1 because I already had the wood and I already had the paint and I already had all the knickknacks. But I believe that you could probably make this for under like $5 if you tried hard enough. And just use your glue gun to your advantage. Like I said, glue in between all of here, and that's what we have. I'm going to take you outside and show you my tall stack. Okay everyone, this is my tall candle stack, and it is just sitting by my door. I'm gonna obviously put tea lights in it, but I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 9 pool noodles that I used for this, and it is all kind of glued together, stacked together. It's painted purple, green. There's a little rat there, isn't he cute? So that is my tall candle stack. This is me shopping for pool noodles. I had 9. I sent the guy to the back of the store in the storage unit to go get them. He probably thought I was crazy. This is just my noodles all elastic together. And this is my tall stack and what it looked like prior to paint. this craft was super fun, super easy, super simple, and I basically had everything around the house. As always, thank you for stopping by. My name's Kat. Hit the like and the subscribe. Put a comment down below. Have you tried this? Have you not? Is there something you want me to build? Let me know in the comments. I will probably be doing another build coming up, so stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys soon.